In the spring of 2012, Savannah State University will embark on a groundbreaking change in Tiger history. Savannah State University appointed its first female president, Dr. Cheryl Dozier. It was shocking for some, but for many, it was a point of rising.
I was very excited and just very genuinely happy to see that we were at a point where a female could be appointed president when she was so clearly capable. I had the opportunity to be a student at Savannah State University when Dr. Brock was announced as the interim president, and it just, as a student at that time, it made me feel very prideful to know that that was something that if I were interested in that track, I could aspire to do that. And so the same thing occurred when Dr. Dozier was announced as not only the president, but when she came here as the interim, to know that there's an African American female who was qualified, had the leadership capabilities to lead a historically black institution. And so it just was overwhelmingly prideful to know that we'd come to that point in time where it was okay for a woman to be placed as president of the university.
I think it was a really exciting moment for Savannah State because Dr. Dozier is our first female president in 123 years of history. So I was just really excited about Savannah State having the opportunity to move into a new era.
I think women and men do handle things differently by nature. A woman is, I would say, more sensitive by nature, but don't take away the strength that a woman holds as well. So I think that we have an advantage of having both strength as well as sensitivity.
I don't necessarily think that women run offices and corporations or institutions the same way that men do, because I believe that women will focus a little more on people in terms of emotions and how they feel. I think that that is part of the nurturing aspect of being a woman that's often helpful in leadership, because one thing that we have to remember when we are talking about organizations, what we're essentially talking about is people. And so what people are going through, their personal experiences and how they're feeling, all of that impacts how they perform. And so if you negate those things, then you are overlooking a huge part of what's necessary for your organization, and that's your human resources.
It could be said that women have a heart in the business world when it comes to respect, making sound decisions, and limiting emotion. Dr. Dozier has risen the bar on many levels.
Women deserve to be in any position that any man can do. I think this is a changing world, so women right now might be ruling the world right now as we speak.
It's difficult to be a woman in a higher position because I think a lot of times if a woman is assertive, if she speaks her mind, she says what she means, whereas someone might look at a man with those qualities and think that he's direct, he's being strong. You look at a woman and you might think more negatively of that. You know, women are kind of trained and we're supposed to be ladies and we're supposed to be demure, you know, we're supposed to kind of play the background traditionally. So when you have a woman who's in power, a woman who's a leader, it's kind of something that people might not understand or might not immediately get behind because she's not playing that traditional role. So I think it can be different for women to present themselves as a forceful leader, as a strong woman, but then kind of toe the line between being this lady that we're supposed to be as well.
I think it shows that we're evolving to a new era where women are presidents of universities and colleges right now. And I think it's just opening more doors for other women in higher rankings to become presidents of other universities.
For a long time, they would always feel like a man should take the lead role and the female is not as adequate to serve. But I think that women throughout the years have proven that they can serve just as well. And I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but possibly sometimes even better.
I think it can only move Savannah State University forward. Again, it's a testament to the diversity that has historically played a role on this campus in terms of providing opportunities for underrepresented groups. And so again, it just shows that if you are qualified, if you have the skills, the capability, the brain power, then the sky's the limit in terms of what you can do. And I think that's an excellent example for our students to be able to see.
I think maybe initially people might think, okay, this is a woman, I can talk her into anything, she's not going to speak up, she's not going to do what she needs to do. But I think people definitely find out that women in leadership positions didn't get there on accident, and they're there because they're strong, they're willing to stand up, they're willing to be that leader.
It's a woman's touch. You just can't explain it or describe it, but she has that as a part of her characteristics in conjunction with the fact that she's a strong leader that can actually keep the school focusing on track.
I think she's going to really expand the university from where it is, not just in terms of, facilities with new dorms and things like that, but in terms of academic programs, adding things that are more relevant, adding more opportunities, particularly in terms of global education and international opportunities for students to be prepared to work, in Georgia or work in Europe or Asia or wherever the case might be. So I think she's really just going to expand what Savannah State is.
I think she is a very bright woman. I think she is full of energy, full of spirit, just what our student body needs on a daily basis. I believe that she is passionate about the success of each individual student, but also collectively the university. I think she cares about the faculty, the staff, and the administration along with the students. And I believe, based on what she's demonstrated so far, that she wants to help this institution to be as successful as it can possibly be. She really wants Savannah State University to be on the map, and on the map for all the right reasons.
Coming and bringing the people, the faculty and the staff, as well as the students, motivated to get the school up and running and going to where we need to be for the future. So without a doubt, I think she's on the right track.